Hello and welcome. My name is Michael Jerome. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Today we're checking out Montell Fish again. And surprisingly, he has a single already. It wasn't too long ago that he released Jamie, his last album. But yeah, today he released a new single called Hotel. No ideas what to expect. Definitely love Jamie, but I will note that a lot of the songs on Jamie were older and were released a couple months, a year before, which isn't a bad thing at all. But going into that album, I heard about half the songs already, so I don't know how many of those were like actually new versus like in the vault. So it'd be interesting to hear something new. Obviously, he kind of the Christian soul R&B kind of artist. Though he has gone a little bit more away from the Christianity religion aspects of it. Giving himself sort of that secular freedom, and see what he's talking about. I have no idea what to expect, so instead of me just keep talking bullshit, let's get right into it. Oh man. Hold on. Okay, real quick before he continues. Production-wise, have we heard this kind of like really grandiose, really exuberant kind of beat, really impactful drums? Have we heard this before from Montell? I don't know. It's a very different sounding track for him, I feel. Lyrically wise, that sort of intro, those distorted vocals, if you couldn't tell, they're saying, I'm a slave to her love. I'm a slave to your love. It's who you are that I cry. That's super powerful. I'm sure many of you can probably relate to that, where whether it's relationship's not going well, or in the friend zone, or just whatever the case is, feeling that idea of being a slave to someone's love is certainly a concept that many people can relate to. But again, the big thing I notice here is the production. It seems very different from what we're used to from Montell Fish. Typically, when I think of a Montell Fish track, I think of something that very stripped back instrumentation, which allows his beautiful voice to be on full display. And obviously, you can still tell that here. This dude's voice is incredible. Throughout the last album review for Jamie, I was like, every other song, I was just like, oh my god, his voice, it's so good. It really is, though. It's truly incredible. But regardless, we'll keep it going. So the meaning in this verse, I think you can sort of interpret it two different ways. So the idea of meeting in a hotel room, most commonly when you hear that, you think of, well, you're doing it for the physical reasons, the ability to have non-disturbed activities. Let's put it that way. But if you think of it as relating to the intro, where it's the idea of being a slave to someone's love, it almost feels like he's mentally going back to the hotel room. Maybe the hotel room is a literal place where they met, or they had a good time, whatever. Or maybe it's just any place where he felt that love for her, and he's repeating it. He repeated it twice. So he keeps going back to that hotel room. So he's going back to that place where he felt that love, whether that be actually a physical hotel room or whatever the case may be. But yeah, man, fire so far. Vocals are on point, as usual. Okay, I just want to say, and I don't mean to like actually compare them, I just want to say that I think there's an inspiration, at least I personally hear relation to the Weeknd in this. I don't know if y'all hear it. Let me know in the comments if you hear it as well. Especially with this instrumentation, it feels very Weeknd-esque, and vocals. Both the Weeknd and Montell Fish have really strong vocals. I hear a resemblance at the very least, and it may just be this one particular track because the instrumentation is different than at least what I'm used to hearing from Montell Fish. But yeah, no, this is incredible. Production on this it's evolved from what we had from Jamie. But yeah, I'll play it a little bit longer. Let me know what you think. Do you hear some Weeknd in this at all? let me know. I don't know what it is. I just hear it all of a sudden. All right, that was Hotel. I stand by my last statement where I definitely hear, whether it be an influence of the Weeknd or just a coincidence, or I could be completely tripping. Like I said, yeah, let me know. As for the track as a whole, I kind of gave my basic thoughts of the meaning throughout. The verses were pretty much exactly the same, so there wasn't a whole lot to expand upon there, which is fine because, you know, especially in the genre of R&B or soul, like, I'm not expecting like the lyricism that we get in hip hop, so definitely get that. But yeah, overall, a good track as usual. I mean, as I'm sure most of us expected, sounds great. Voice, you know, on point. But you know, my biggest thing here is the production. You know, it's definitely feels more lively than a lot of the tracks that we usually get. And yeah, I don't know. If you're a Montell Fish fan, let me know. Do you feel the same way? I'm sure he has tracks out there that has, you know, very energetic instrumentation that may be similar to this, but especially with what we heard from Jamie, and you know that album was, you know, it had an undercurrent of pain with it. So having a track like this that's much more exuberant wouldn't have made a whole lot of sense, you know. But yeah, let me know if you all enjoyed it. Are you a Montell Fish fan? Let me know. And yeah, if you enjoyed this reaction, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Definitely appreciate it. But at the end of the day, I appreciate you checking out the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the vibes, or, you know, or if you're a previous viewer and you haven't heard of Montell Fish, go check him out. I love this guy. He's a relatively smaller artist than what I usually review on the channel, but he's a guy that I've been listening to for a while, in particular when he made more Christian music. But you know, I've been a fan ever since, regardless of what path he takes. But yeah, man. So either way, if you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. If not, do as you wish. But yeah, have a blessed day. Appreciate you checking out the video. I'll see you soon. Peace.